Today I'm going to show you an amazing ice cream recipe, and I'm calling it my polar coconut ice cream. So the ingredients are pretty simple. If you see, there's sugar, there's coconut, and there's some coconut milk. So in my first step, I'm going to make some coconut condensed milk. With this here, canned coconut milk. So 3/4 cup of sugar. So the coconut milk I put in the fridge overnight, and this is how it looks. The cream is on top, so I don't want the cream in this process. I'm going to take out the cream and keep it in a separate bowl. So this is what my coconut cream looks like. So this is some coconut that I've cut into fine strips. I'm going to put this into the blender to make a nice smooth paste. So there was about half a coconut which I had cut into thin strips and added to my blender, to which I added the remaining water from the milk, out of which I had taken out the cream. So this is the consistency that I've got. It's nice and chewy, so your ice cream is going to be a chewy ice cream, not the smooth creamy ice cream that you're used to. Now this I'll cook first on a high flame, and then I switch it to a medium simmer. Keep stirring. So you notice the bubbles on the top, and when they start appearing, this is when the stove has to be put on simmer and stop stirring it. You notice a change of color at this point. Don't worry, it is going to turn a bit dark grey. Just let it. What we need right now is to allow it to simmer and let the water reduce, and eventually we'll have a less amount of thickened, sweetened liquid, which is our coconut condensed milk. Now in the meanwhile, I'll cut thin strips of the remaining coconut, which I'm going to toast, and this will be my garnish for the ice cream when it's ready. So my condensed milk is totally done now. I'm going to cool it down for some time, and then I'm going to keep it in the fridge for about 2-3 hours. So this baby is out of the fridge now, and as you can see, it looks whiter than what it was when we were heating it. And now we are going to be using this for our ice cream mix. But first I'm going to put the cream that we took out from the coconut milk. We have about 2 tablespoons of the cream. And make sure you put equal parts of cream and condensed milk. Now I'm going to whisk this cream a bit to a soft peak consistency before I add the condensed milk to it. You see, there's absolutely no difference between dairy cream and coconut cream. It gives you the same consistency and the same creamy look. The reason that we whisk it, because we need to introduce some air bubbles into the cream mixture, which gives the ice cream its lovely, lovely creamy texture. And now to the whisked cream, I'm going to add some coconut condensed milk. So about the same amount, but if you need it sweeter, you can add more. So I'm adding 2 tablespoons of the condensed milk. And I'm going to whisk the two some more. You see how white it looks now. And I love the small dots of coconut, dark coconut skin, which gives it a really, really nice texture, and of course a chewy flavor as well. So at this stage it looks really white and snowy, but I don't want it to remain white and snowy. I want it to have a tinge of blue because I'm calling it my polar coconut ice cream. So I add a little bit of food color, blue food color, yes. So just about half a teaspoon of blue, and I whisk it some more. Now you see the lovely blue color. So let me just add, the blue is totally optional. You don't have to put the blue color. You can just leave it as it is. And now this lovely blue ice cream, I'm going to keep in the freezer for about an hour. I'm going to leave the spoon in it because I'm going to take it out after some time to give it a stir so I get an even creamy texture. But before that, I'm going to quietly take a dip out of it and make sure it tastes lovely. It's quite good. So on a hot pan, I'm going to put the coconut flakes and roast them lightly. Roasted coconut has its own very unique flavor, which will really add. And this I'm going to use for the garnish on top of the ice cream. You can see the tips browning a bit. Just let it brown a bit more. And we are good to go. So I'm just going to check how well my freezing is progressing. Anyway, I have to give a whisk also to the ice cream board. So it's freezing pretty well, and I just want to give it a nice mix so there are no crystals that are forming inside my ice cream. And now it goes back into the freezer. So I have to tell you a very important thing. This may be a vegan ice cream, but it doesn't mean that it's just meant for people who are vegan. It's meant for anyone who loves ice cream and desserts because it has an amazing, amazing taste.